It's about time to kick off the first pay-per-view of the new universe mode of the WWE, as we are now here at Backlash, as we are live in Baltimore, Maryland here for Backlash pay-per-view. The new era, the Ruthless Aggression era, kicked off a few weeks back, and now we've got all of the number one contenders. Every single one of those contenders here for tonight are fighting to become the champion on their show. Every WWE title is all vacant because we are now in the new era of professional wrestling. Also here in TGI Wrestling Productions, we want to do things very, very, very straightforward to make sure every matchup and every title match is covered, because every single title is vacant for the new era. But also coming up as well, we do have for tonight is the Ricochet, the one and only Ricochet, will go head to head with Will Ospreay, the assassin Will Ospreay. Ricochet defeated AJ Styles on Monday Night Raw, and that will mean that Ricochet and Will Ospreay will go head to head for the Cruiserweight Championship by tonight here at the pay-per-view. And also as well, coming up a little bit later, we do have Liv Morgan versus Charlotte Flair for the vacant WWE Women's World Champion. It is a very huge matchup, by the way, between obviously Charlotte Flair and also for Liv Morgan, because any of these two women could clinch the Women's World Champion by the end of this show here for tonight at Backlash. And now we do have the next matchup, by the way, here at Backlash. We have the Tag Team Champions matchup. Beer Money, James Storm and Bobby Roode will go head to head with the Colognes. And this is for the WWE's Raw's Tag Team Championship match. And this will be a vacant matchup, by the way, of no champions obviously crowned. But tonight, could Beer Money or could the Colognes clinch that title by the end of the show? And that'll be live also here at Backlash. And also at Backlash coming up for tonight, we have a hardcore Extreme Rules matchup, by the way. In the finals, the Sandman versus Rob Van Dam. The ECW combat fighting between these two iconic performers in the ECW days. Obviously now part of the WWE's universe mode on SmackDown's Ruthless Aggression era. But they are fighting for the hardcore title for tonight, and let's find out who could win that title between the two by the end of the show. And also we have the Great Khali, the big 7-foot tall giant, the Great Khali, and he'll fight against Gunther, a real, let's say, proper brute when it comes down to wrestling, a proper traditional professional wrestler, and he is a real, let's say, big Terminator here in the WWE, and he'll fight against the Great Khali for the WWE's Intercontinental Championship title. And who could be the first ever Continental Champion in the new era of the WWE's Ruthless Aggression? And also after that we have the Divas Championship, as Chyna will go head to head with Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair deserved it. She won her matchup and also got herself into this final in the first place. But she'll go one-on-one with the woman known as Chyna, by the way. And could she clinch the Divas Champion, or will it be Bianca Belair? We have to find out, of course, for tonight on who will become that Women's Champion. And also we have ourselves the World Tag Team Championship, where the Motor City Machine Guns of Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin will go head to head with Kofi Kingston and also Alex Xavier Woods, as that matchup between Kofi and Xavier Woods and Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley will also be live also for tonight here on Backlash. And also coming up after that one, we have another matchup on the cards here at Backlash, as we do have this matchup for the WWE's Undisputed Champion. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, will go head to head with the Dead Man, The Undertaker. Accompanied side him with Paul Bearer will be heading to the ring here for this matchup. Cody Rhodes should fear The Undertaker, or could Cody Rhodes see the light and may defeat Undertaker by the end of the show. Anything goes in this matchup. And also as well, after that, we have this matchup. Roman Reigns and Triple H won their respective matches on Monday Night Raw, and that's why these two men will go collide for the WWE's World Heavyweight Championship of the main event for tonight, by the way. This will be an epic showdown. Who will win between Triple H and also Roman Reigns, as that matchup between the two is coming up, of course, here for tonight on Backlash, and that's the official match card for the whole of Backlash here for tonight. Stone Cold Steve Austin is finally here for tonight, and he's the man who will kick off Backlash first, because he's not in any matchup whatsoever, but it seems like to me that Stone Cold Steve Austin is kicking off Backlash to speak to the WWE Universe on the first pay-per-view of the Ruthless Aggression era begins, of course, here in the WWE. And here he is, Stone Cold Steve Austin, really raise his hands up in the air as he really wants to obviously address to the WWE Universe about the new WWE, the new version of the WWE, and also Commissioner for Monday Night Raw. He feels like he wants to get things right down the bottom line, and that's what he's trying to do here in the WWE. And there he is, Stone Cold Steve Austin is already in the ring, and we're going to hear from him right here, right now for tonight here, live here for Backlash here for tonight in Baltimore, Maryland here for this evening.
Tonight ain't about politics. It ain't about management. It's about who walks out champion and who walks out broken.
And that was that from Stone Cold Steve Austin, by the way, inside the ring. But coming up right now, we have ourselves the first matchup on the cards, as Ricochet will go head to head with Will Ospreay, and this matchup will be for the WWE's Cruiserweight Championship. As this matchup, by the way, is live in Backlash, as we'll get it underway right now for the contest between the two men inside the ring. Let's get straight right now into the matchup here for the first contest, as we do have Backlash underway. The one and only Ricochet will go head to head inside this ring against here tonight Will Ospreay. And Will Ospreay will definitely will obviously really compete here with Ricochet. These two men will definitely compete with each other for the vacant WWE Cruiserweight Championship title. The new era of WWE is here, and the Cruiserweight division will be lined up for the first matchup on the show here at Backlash. But yeah, the one and only Ricochet heads down to the ring, and he'll go on to fight here over Ricochet. Will Ospreay, I meant, here for tonight. The one and only Ricochet in the ring. Will Ospreay is a man who will be coming out of the ring here to go one-on-one with that man in the ring here. The one and only Ricochet here for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, here live in Backlash here for this evening. Now heading to the ring, we do have Will Ospreay walking down to this aisle, and he'll challenge against Ricochet inside this very ring. Huge chance obviously for Will Ospreay, because this guy obviously a real top star. Hasn't had any qualifying matches, by the way, to get into this sort of matchup here for tonight, as he will go head to head with the one and only Ricochet inside this ring. And look at him right now walking down to the aisle, really challenging here against Ricochet involved in this matchup. It's a very good match we're going to have, because Ricochet really wants to win that Cruiserweight title, and so does Will Ospreay, the assassin Will Ospreay. And these two men want to really kick on the new era of the WWE's Ruthless Aggression as the new face and new champion of the Cruiserweight division. But there you go, here he is, my friends, the one and only Ricochet is inside this very ring here for tonight at Backlash. So now Will Ospreay is inside the ring. And that is before the Cruiserweight title, by the way, will be defended inside this ring. Cruiserweight title will be defended in the ring with the two men obviously involved, Will Ospreay and Ricochet. And here we go. Let's get this match underway right now between Ospreay and Ricochet right here, right now for tonight. And Will Ospreay now really tussling to Ricochet inside the corner. And now massive clothesline in the face. And now Will Ospreay now telling Ricochet to get up here now. Going to go for, oh, power slam now down the mat. Or a little flip slam there from Will Ospreay. Now throw into the corner. Now picks up Ricochet. And drop head first into the turnbuckle. And a massive boot across the face. Now Ospreay backflip again there to Ricochet. Now Ospreay now picks up Ricochet now. And he drags Ricochet into the turnbuckle of the corner of the ring. And now Ospreay. Hurricanrana right here now on Ricochet. And Ricochet now rolls, or sort of rolling himself away from Will Ospreay here now, ladies and gentlemen. And now Ospreay right there spears Ricochet outside of the ring. Backflip. Right in the ribcage though, in fact. Now punches in the face here now to Ricochet. Face first. Now counter two. And now knee right into the elbow, the arm, sorry, of Will Ospreay. Now backflip. And now Ricochet now. Really now treading onto the arm of Will Ospreay now, Ricochet outside of the ring. Now counter five. Count six. A big flip right there from Ricochet right there on top of Will Ospreay. And now, oh, big takedown there. A real proper tackle takedown there from Will Ospreay inside the ring. Now count two. Count three. Count four. Count one. And now Will Ospreay now goes for the suplex there on Ricochet. Now count three. Now throw obviously Ricochet across outside of the ring. Now count five. Count six. And now elbows right here now from Will Ospreay. Count of eight. Now, oh wait a second now. Elbows now into the face of Will Ospreay here now. And now going to go for the big kick in the face. And now, oh, nice move there from Ricochet. 1, 2, kick out. And now Ricochet now goes for a backflip right on top of Will Ospreay. Now Ricochet picks up Ospreay now. Big power drive there now to Ospreay. And now a little power slam again there to Ospreay again. Now the cover. Ricochet. 1, 2, kick out. Kick out to 2. Now throw right there onto the ropes now. Now kick into the midsection. And now dragging Ospreay into their turnbuckle. Now goes for an uppercut right there to Ricochet. Ospreay now goes for a drop kick from the springboard on the ropes. And now, oh, diving net cutter there from Will Ospreay. Now I'm going to go to the top rope now here now from Ospreay. Goes for a devastating backflip right on top of Ricochet. And now rope break. And now Ospreay now going to go for a backflip here on top of Ricochet. And he does. Now the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Will Ospreay have defeated inside the ring the one and only Ricochet, and that means that Will Ospreay is the new WWE's Cruiserweight Champion after defeating inside the ring the one and only Ricochet right here for tonight, here live at Backlash. And coming up now we have ourselves the Women's Championship matchup underway, as we do have Liv Morgan going head to head with Charlotte Flair, as this women's matchup is for the Women's Championship title, and who could leave here Baltimore, Maryland as the new WWE's World Women's Champion. We're going to find that out right now between the two inside this ring here for tonight on Backlash. Now we're here for this matchup for Backlash, as Charlotte Flair, as she'll go head to head with Liv Morgan involved in this matchup here for the WWE's Women's Championship. We know the Women's Championship is on the line in a right down the middle, because these two fighting are for the championship belt, by the way. So it's a very important matchup, by the way, for the women's division here on Backlash. Let's find out who could walk away as the winner of this matchup and also go on to become the champion, the first champion in the new era of the WWE in the Raw's women's division here for tonight. Charlotte Flair is the queen of the WWE and a true icon, as obviously her father, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, was obviously the real greatest 16-time world champion in the past, a great icon in the sport. But as of right now, Charlotte Flair will go head to head with Becky Lynch inside this very ring. So let's get it underway right now with Charlotte Flair, as she'll go head to head with Liv Morgan right here, right now for tonight. And now we move on now to her opponent here, Charlotte Flair's opponent, as we have got here Liv Morgan will go toe to toe with Charlotte Flair. Lots obviously go for, lot to fight for, and lot to contend for. And now Liv Morgan, obviously another wrestler, is involved in this matchup, and let's see how Liv Morgan really can pick up some form inside this ring for potential result here, a potential win inside the ring. So let's get it on the way right now, by the way, as Liv Morgan will go head to head with the WWE's Women's Champion. Anyway, the Women's Championship will be defended right down the middle, and Liv Morgan and also Charlotte Flair will go head to head right now. So here we go, and let's get it underway, by the way, for this contest. And now Charlotte Flair really just taking it out here on Liv Morgan, sort of, but Liv Morgan did catch her foot from trying to kick her though. And now Liv Morgan, oh my god, Liv Morgan's really pulling, looks like, Charlotte Flair in that corner, by the way. And the referee, oh, shot in the face there to Charlotte Flair by Liv Morgan. Shot right in the face. And now Charlotte Flair now picking up Liv Morgan And oh, back drive right at the back of her back there now. Now pulling the hair of Liv Morgan now. Now trying to pull the leg there of Charlotte. And now I'm going to throw a big knee right in the head there, right in the forehead of Liv Morgan. And now punching away here, punching through here now to Liv Morgan. And now dragging right there into the corner here now to Liv Morgan. Now kick into the midsection. And I'm going to submission here now to Liv Morgan now. And Liv Morgan now fighting away here on Charlotte Flair. Throwing some punches and knocks into the face of Charlotte now. Kick right in the side of the head. And now, oh, throw her face into the mat. No. Big clothesline, but oh, good. Nice move. Now cover now. One. Kick out. Now kick out to one. And now Charlotte Flair now picks up Liv Morgan. Now Charlotte Flair now going to go for the power drive. Oh, drop right into the turnbuckle. Going to find a way here now. Liv Morgan now goes for a drop kick right in the face of Charlotte now. Punch kicks the back of the head there now, and now goes for a kick right in the head, and now throw into the ropes. Spear right there from Charlotte Flair. And now Hurricane right second and roll up here. One. And now Liv Morgan now really pulling the arm of Charlotte Flair again. Oh, nice move here on Liv Morgan though to Charlotte. And now Liv Morgan there kicking right into the midsection there to Charlotte now. Now a chance now from Liv Morgan now. Going to go to the top rope. Big jump right there on top of Charlotte. Now dragging the head there of Charlotte Flair into the corner. Now going for a power slam. And now Charlotte Flair now. Well, Liv Morgan, sorry, giving Charlotte measuring up. Now, oh, wait a second. Cover now from Liv Morgan to win the championship title, but kick out there from Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair kicked out. The Nature Woman. Now Liv Morgan now. The Oblivion right into Charlotte Flair now, the Oblivion. And now she might win the Women's Champion here tonight. Is that going to be the case here? And a kick out there from Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair kicks out. And now, wait a second, roll up here from Charlotte Flair now. 1, 2, kick out. Very close. Close for a 3, by the way. Very close for a 3. Now, ooh, the wall chops into the chest of Liv Morgan there now from Charlotte Flair. And oh, what a move there, she hits it. Natural selection finisher to win the matchup, and she does. As Charlotte Flair is the new WWE Women's Champion here at Backlash. The first ever Women's Champion here in the new era, in the ruthless aggression of the WWE, is that woman right there on the screen. And that is Charlotte Flair to win the WWE Women's Champion here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here for this matchup on the cards here for Backlash, as we do have Bobby Roode and James Storm of the Beer Money, as they will fight against Epico and Primo for the Raw's World Tag Team Championship. All 4 of these men will be involved. It's 2v2, and who could walk out here out of Backlash as the new World Tag Team Champions? As that matchup between the Beer Money and the Colognes is coming up next here on Backlash tonight. And let's get straight now into our third matchup here for tonight at Backlash, as we do have Carlito and Epico and Primo, as those two will be heading down to this ring, and they go one-on-one with Beer Money, James Storm and Bobby Roode. Very, very huge matchup on the card, by the way, here for this Tag Team Championship matchup. And let's see who could walk out here as the winners. And coming down to the ring we have here is Beer Money, walking down to the aisle here, going head to head against here the Colognes. And speaking about the Colognes, they obviously qualified for the Backlash. Beer Money never qualified, by the way. Beer Money earned a shot for the WWE World Tag Team Champions. And could James Storm and Bobby Roode get the win over Epico and Primo here tonight on Backlash to be the first Raw's World Tag Team Champions in the new era of the WWE? And let's get straight down to the action here for tonight. So Backlash is here. We've finally got it on the cards, by the way, for this contest, as the referee puts the tag team titles right down the middle. And now we get straight now to the contest. Here we go. And let's get this match underway, as James Storm there throwing punches and shots there now to obviously to Epico. Now James Storm, nice throw into the corner, elbows away, fighting away now. Now kicks right in the face right there from James Storm. And now going for a backflip right on top of him. Now the cover, one, kick out for one. Now throws some shots and punches now into the head there now from Epico. And now a punch away right there again from Epico. Oh, nice punch again away again. Now a big blow hit there from him. Now running knee across the face. And now kick right in the face again. Now elbows right there into the face of James Storm. Suplex. Running clothesline. Now kick right into the chest, and now big stamp right there in the arm of James Storm. A nice little move again right into James Storm again. Another little move there, nice again there to him. And now Epico picks up James Storm. Big tried to. And now clothesline right there to Epico. And now again James Storm, kick right there in the leg. Now tag to Bobby Roode. And now Bobby Roode now trying to fight away also to Epico. Now stamping right in the arm. And now you see James Storm now fighting away. Now Bobby Roode. Ooh, big blow right in the head. And now goes for a big jump right on top of the back of Epico now. Now the cover. 1, 2. Kick out right there from Epico. One half the Colognes kick out there. Now it picks up Epico again. Carlito right there is in the corner. He's ripping that turnbuckle off of that corner right there. And now he's crawling right there to the corner and goes for a tag now to Primo. And James Storm also gets tagged in. And now it looks like Primo and James Storm going head to head in this matchup here for the World Tag Team Championships in the WWE here tonight. Now a nice kick in the back there from again. And he fights away again here now. And now they're obviously counter one. And now fighting away again here now from Primo. And now for an uppercut right at the back of the neck of again. Now James Storm. Now rolls in the ring. And now goes for the power drive. And now, a couple nice kicks again and jabs. Another big move again, right on top of again. James Storm. Tag right there to Bobby Roode. Now, Bobby now goes after here on Primo. Now look at James Storm now fighting back for another day in this matchup here. Another fight back here now. And now throw into the ropes. Gonna go for the net breaker right onto Primo. Now the cover now. Oh, he dropped his knee right into the chest of Primo now again. Now James Storm now, a couple of nice jabs and punches now, blows away. Now James Storm throws again the Primo into the ropes and a spine buster right there onto Primo here. And James Storm tries to go for a cover but saved right there from Primo. Sorry, Epico, I apologise. Now James Storm now going to go for his Bobby Roode. Sorry, meanwhile, I apologise, getting the name wrong here. Bobby Roode now goes for the DDT, the It Factor DDT right onto to win the match, and he has. Bobby Roode, in fact, won for beer money to become the new WWE World Tag Team Champions. What a win for Bobby Roode and James Storm. Did not have any qualifier matches on Raw and SmackDown to build up to Backlash. They obviously are a part of this package, of course, of the show here tonight on their first matchup. Also a part of the new era in the WWE, and I'm so happy that Beer Money are the new World Tag Team Champions in the WWE. And now we move on now to our next contest here at Backlash for the TCW's Hardcore title, as we do have the Sandman versus Rob Van Dam in the Extreme Rules ECW version. Contest is really up for grabs between the Sandman and RVD, as this matchup, by the way, between the Sandman and RVD is coming up next for the Hardcore title. And that also means as well that our next pay-per-view for WWE will take place for next month on the 24th of May on Boston, Massachusetts, the home city where John Cena is from. And they'll be obviously hosting Judgment Day on that night, as this will be a very good pay-per-view. I really guarantee you that. And let's find out Judgment Day what are the matches by then, live at Boston, Massachusetts by next month. But now let's get to the match of the Hardcore contest between RVD and the Sandman. And let's get straight now into the contest right here, right now for Backlash, as RVD, Rob Van Dam, will go toe to toe with the Sandman inside this very ring here right now for tonight. Yeah, Rob Van Dam has obviously missed a Monday night. He's also a guy who performs on SmackDown, and he fights obviously for the Hardcore title here tonight against the Sandman. And what a way to do it, of course, a Backlash and fighting the Sandman here tonight. The Sandman obviously are not the guy involved on SmackDown recently to qualify for the Hardcore title. Rob Van Dam did, but Sandman never did. And so Sam makes his first appearance in the new era of professional wrestling of the WWE, of the Universe mode of TJ Wrestling Productions. And he'll go head to head with that man in the ring in a hardcore matchup here. Extreme Rules Violence against Rob Van Dam. And obviously RVD is in the ring. And now comes to the ring here. It's the Sandman, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is an ECW original, by the way. Very extreme he is when it comes to wrestling inside the ring. He's got that kendo stick. He's got that beer. He's very, looks like very mad he is. Very, maniac-y he is. A real proper maniac, obviously, with that can in his hand and a kendo stick in his hand. And he's going to prove a point here for tonight when he has that aside him in this matchup. And look at the Sandman here go, drinking that beer up, ready to fight here tonight. And there you go. And obviously walking down to the ring here, we do have the Sandman. And all the fans love him. The fans really love him. And obviously he's a real proper icon when it comes to ECW Extreme Championship Wrestling. And hopefully here tonight he could probably prove a point, maybe so, and go for the win. Sandman obviously walking down. Could he become a hardcore champion? Who knows? But let's find out if he can really handle RVD's flips when it comes to him flying on top of the ring, jumping in ladders, sacrifice his body over the Sandman to go for the win here. Or could the Sandman risk everything here tonight to go win that hardcore title? Let's find out, of course, this matchup here when these two go head to head inside the ring. And let's get straight now to the hardcore title. Will be defended up in the air. So here we are. Sandman. And also RVD. Here we go. Let's get this match underway. Now it goes for the cover now. One. Kick out. And now RVD now goes for, oh, nice super jump right on top of the Sandman. Oh, kicking right in the leg right there now from RVD. Now, the Sandman now throwing some punches and blows into the head there. The Sandman right on RVD's skull. Extreme Rules matchup is violent. Very violent. And that's what the Sandman obviously want to prove, of course, here, that he can really become the first man to win the hardcore title here for the extreme division of hardcore wrestling. The Sandman will perform on SmackDown, or the other hardcore wrestlers will join SmackDown as well in their forces. But meanwhile here now, the Sandman now going to go for the submission right onto Rob Van Dam. He's trying to make him tap out, but the Sandman obviously tried to, but obviously a fight back away there from RVD. Clothesline there from Rob Van Dam. And now Rob Van Dam and the Sandman now outside of the ring, by the way. Now throwing a big blow into the skull there now from... now RVD now fighting back another day again. And now throw right into that steel steps, by the way. And now it looks like now RVD has got that table really hooked here. He might put the Sandman through it, he might do, who knows. Now dragging the head of the Sandman. And now go inside the ring again. Now kicks into the shin. Now I'm going to go for the butt flip right on top of the Sandman. 1, 2, kick out. Now the Sandman now going to go for the big drop kick in the head. Now it gets a ladder from underneath the ring. Now throw into the ropes here again here. And now, oh, what a move right there, on top of the ladder. Rob Van Dam there, throwing some kicks there, sort of there to Sandman. Head first into the turnbuckle. And they'll find a way again here now, the Sandman now. Wait a second, the Sandman now is at the top of the turnbuckle. And a Hurricanrana from the top ropes. And it looks like now the Sandman is outside of the ring. And he's got now the bin underneath the ring. A big clothesline now, running clothesline. The Sandman now measures up here on RVD. And now Sandman now picks up Rob Van Dam. And oh, the Death Driver. And now the Sandman might win the Hardcore title. 1, 2. Kick out there from Rob Van Dam. RVD kicks out. Now Sandman, what's he going to do here now? He throws Rob Van Dam on the ropes here tonight. Wait, hang on a minute. Massive clothesline there. Right, massive clothesline. Right down to the face of Rob Van Dam. And now I'm going to go for the submission. Straight on to Rob Van Dam. And now backflip we try to. Now the Sandman now puts the ladder right into the corner. And the Sandman now gets back in the ring. Now axe handle right there from the Sandman. Clothesline there to Rob Van Dam. And a leg drop right on top of RVD. And now he might go for the pin here now, Rob Van Dam, to get pinned by the Sandman here. From a leg drop from the Sandman. And the Sandman wins, ladies and gentlemen. What a big appearance. His first appearance as part of the WWE roster. And to go on and win here tonight and become the first Hardcore champion in the Hardcore division on SmackDown on Friday nights. Because the Sandman wins inside the ring. And coming up next, we do have for the Intercontinental Championship title as the Great Khali, the big Punjabi, big monster of the Great Khali stature. He'll go one-on-one with the Terminator of Gunter. This is for the WWE's Intercontinental Championship title as that matchup is underway right here, right now, live at Backlash here for tonight. And we are finally here for this contest. We have ourselves two big men. Both, of course, really fought against other guys on SmackDown to be the final two involved in this final matchup to be crowned, hopefully, the first Intercontinental Champion in the new era of WWE's Ruthless Aggression. And it's a big chance this is going to be, by the way, for the Great Khali, going head to head, obviously inside this very ring against Gunter, because those two men really fought themselves all the way to this moment right now. And let's find out, of course, that if the Great Khali can pull maybe a win. That is the point. This is, by the way, can he picture himself getting a win inside this ring? And he could do. He absolutely could do. But could Gunter be the man to stop him from doing that here tonight? So anyways, this is it. Let's get straight now into the ring. And now Khali now is in the ring, and now here comes Gunter. the ring general. And he's the man, obviously, now walks down to the ring. And he's the man, obviously, walks down and fights inside the ring here with the Great Khali. And big boots to fill, by the way. Big fight, by the way, in this contest. And there's a big Gunther guy from Austria. Obviously, he wants to be the real, proper dominant force in the mid-card division here on SmackDown, if he can get the win here tonight over the Great Khali. So let's see if that's the case. And here he is. Khali going toe-to-toe inside the ring here right now for tonight. This is it. Intercontinental Championship titles on the line here. The WWE's Intercontinental title between these two big men have won their qualifying matches, and now they're going to get straight now to the finals and fight here at Backlash over each other here. The Great Khali weighs a lot more. He's a lot bigger to Gunther, comparison to Gunther. Gunther's obviously a little bit smaller compared to the Great Khali, and the Great Khali now, great start to the matchup here, a big chop in the head to Gunther now, and obviously Gunther kicked out by a count of 2. Now a leg drop right there from the Great Khali. Now stamped right into the hand. Now going for the submission though, start, but however the leg was under the ropes though, the leg was under the rope, so now Gunther now picks up, oh, Great Khali, no, Khali now, Khali obviously takes out Gunther, or Gunther taking out Khali, I apologise in fact, I'm getting my names wrong. But meanwhile here, Gunther now doing the chops here, doing some more moves in. Great Khali pushes Gunther away, and he's not phased one bit, the Great Khali. Gunther's got to be very, very careful what he's wrestling with, because he's a big man, he's the Great Khali. From Punjab, India. He obviously a man is known to be the real biggest men in the whole of the WWE. Big men, proper big. Probably the same, or maybe the Great Andre the Giant's a little bit bigger. Comparison to obviously the Great Khali, but Khali's up there as one of the big wrestlers in WWE of all time. And now Khali stamping away in the face of Gunther now, and Khali really now taking control of this match, and a big boot right in the side of the face. Now all the way now to Gunther, one kick out. And now Gunther now gets thrown into the corner of the ropes here now. Now Khali, gets poked in the eye by the Great Khali now from Gunther. Oh, he's not phased at all. The Great Khali's not phased, and a big boot right in the side of the face. And now Khali now squeezing right on that shoulder of Gunther. And now Gunther gets out of it, and he takes Great Khali out of his leg. Yeah, takes him out by the legs here, and a big jump right there from Gunther, right in the lifeless body, or sort of the lifeless body of the Great Khali. And now hang on a minute here, big chop right in the head of Khali, and a leg drop right there to Gunther. And now into the midsection now, Gunther now fights back to the Great Khali here. Now Great Khali now grabs Gunther on his throat and throws him. This is absolutely dominant right here from the Great Khali. He's absolutely showing Gunther who's boss inside this ring here tonight for the Intercontinental Championship title. Now Khali now goes for the cover now. No, the ring general now fights back here on obviously on the Khali. Now Khali now obviously fights away. And now goes for a chop right in the head right there now, the Gunther there. And now Khali goes for a free but kick out there from Gunther. So obviously Gunther kicked out again here, the ring general. It's still a good matchup, by the way. You've got to understand that it is a very important match, and also a big matchup obviously for Gunther, because he is getting beaten up here by the Great Khali. Khali's been showing a lot more dominance in this matchup comparison to what obviously Gunther's doing right now to Carly. Carly's been the more dominant one in this matchup, and a chop in the head there again. He's doing more damage here now. He's picking him up by one hand there. Bloody hell. And then goes now and throws Gunther in the turnbuckle now. This is very, very good to see, by the way. And now, Carly, another chop into the skull of Gunther to go and win the IC title, but kick out. Now, cover again. One. Kick out. Now throws Gunther in the corner. Now goes for a kick into the knee there to Gunther there by the great Carly. Oh, what a chop! And now he now picks up Gunther by one hand again. Done it twice now to Gunther, and he picks him up above his shoulders, but Gunther poked great Carly in the eye. And now looks like Carly now again. He's got big arms, Carly. He's got bigger arms compared to Gunther. Despite Gunther might have bigger arms as well, but Carly's got huge ones compared to him. And that's why he's getting away with it, great Carly, dominating the ring general here tonight. Really stopping him in a few moments in the matchup. And now, even now, Gunther now slips away from him and he takes him out by the knee. You've got to do that, of course. Obviously, if I was Gunther, I think he would definitely go after the legs of the great Carly. Look at the size of the guy. He's a professional wrestler. He's not a sports entertainer. He's a professional wrestler, in fact. And he will definitely want to take out, obviously, on Carly here. And now, go for the submission here outside of the ring. You cannot tap him out outside the ring. You cannot there, Gunther. You've got to bring him in the ring. And now, throw right there, away. And the referee now counts to 5 now. And now, he drags him in the ring again. He drags him in the ring. Now, the ring general now. Go to the cover now. 1, 2. Kick out there from Carly. Now, Gunther goes into the corner. And now goes for the big knee in the face there to Carly. Now goes to the top rope now. Now Gunther. Elbow drop, but he tried, but he couldn't. And now Carly drags Gunther on the corner of the turnbuckle, and he throws him head first into the turnbuckle, by the way, and a headbutt there from Carly. Straight there to Gunther. And the great Carly now. He goes and wraps those big hands wrapped around the claws into the skull of Gunther, and Gunther fades away, and Gunther falls asleep, and the referee rings the bell, and the great Carly is the new WWE Intercontinental Champion. What a win now for the Punjab man from India. This big man, the great Carly. He has won the Intercontinental Championship title at Backlash, and he done it here in style by wrapping those claws into the skull of Gunther. And now we move on now to our next matchup. We do have, is going to be Bianca Belair going head to head with Chyna for the WWE Divas Championship. Will be underway right now at Backlash. And who could walk out after Backlash as the Divas Champion? Will it be Chyna or Bianca Belair? As that match is coming up next. Let's get straight now into our next matchup, by the way, as Bianca Belair will go head to head against Chyna, and this is for the WWE's Divas Championship, by the way. Look at her big ponytail. She might even do the damage here, and she might even win that title here tonight, because only Bianca Belair went through the qualifying round, but Chyna, however, is obviously starting off her appearance on the Ruthless Aggression era of the WWE's new era here at Backlash itself, and she is the Iron Woman in the whole of the WWE. And I think China might be definitely would be harder to beat, I think, over Bianca Belair, because she's obviously a woman, is probably the real bravest or real proper bravest women in the WWE, what she's done in the past. And I think that China might definitely do it inside the ring here for tonight, but who knows. And here she comes, heading down to the ring. It's China, and bringing that attitude era to the WWE, bringing that attitude into Backlash, and hopefully China can go and win this match and become the Divas Champion representing SmackDown, if she could do it inside the ring tonight. She hasn't been involved in any qualifying matches whatsoever, but as far as I know, as we've seen during these weeks, China's been, let's say, selected to only fight here at Backlash and go for a win here, if she can, to obviously clinch the WWE's Divas Champion by the end of the show here for tonight. The Divas title will be up for grabs. And here we go. And that's the title right there, ladies and gentlemen, right there in the middle. And we've got it in style here. Here we go. China goes head to head with Bianca Belair. And now goes for the knee, but no, however, Bianca Belair gets out of the way. And goes for the roll up here now. China meanwhile here for the cover. One, kick out. Elbow right there into Bianca Belair. Now China right there, just putting the head of Bianca Belair on the mat. Running knee right in the skull. And now China now wrapping now that claw, wrapping that head-to-head challenge here. Right on Bianca Belair now. Bianca Belair now goes on and throws China into the ropes. And spine buster right onto China. Big spine buster. Big call. Power drive. All the way into that corner, by the way. Now Belair now throws some punches now into the head of China. And now cover now from Bianca Belair. 1, 2, kick out. Now goes for the backflip right on top of China now. And a leg drop right there now to China now. Now Belair, 1, kick out. Now Belair just now picking up the EST now. Picking up China now. Might go for the EST finisher, but she doesn't do that, unfortunately. And now meanwhile here now, Belair grabs China into that corner of the ropes. And now really pulling right there the arm on the ropes, by the way. Oh my god, she's using her hair, her ponytail, to use as a weapon. That is illegal, by the way. That is illegal. But now, the EST, she's going to hit the EST right onto China right there to win the matchup if she can here on Backlash. Is it going to be over? And a kick out there from China though. Yeah, China did kick out as well. Very, very good. But Bianca Belair is not done yet with China right there. A running elbow drop. Right onto the top rope. Now Belair might win the WWE's Divas Champion, and she does it. Inside this ring, she has delivered a win for tonight. Yeah, that Divas Champion is coming home to Bianca Belair. What a win for Belair inside the ring, and she done it nicely by going into this matchup, taking against China, the most iron woman in the WWE, real, let's say, toughest woman, I say in my opinion, in the WWE, and she went face to face with her and defeated her in the ring to win the Divas Champion in the new era of the WWE tonight. And coming up right now, we do have for the WWE's Tag Team Championship matchup representing SmackDown as the New Day of Kofi Kingston and Alex Xavier Woods will go up against the Motor City Machine Guns of Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, as that match between the Motor City Machine Guns and the New Day is coming up next. And finally, we are here for this contest. We have this tag team matchup as the Motor City Machine Guns will go up against this tag team of the New Day. And the New Day did not have any qualifier matches as a part of SmackDown these few weeks. They obviously occupied themselves to be involved only here for tonight at the event of Backlash against the winners, obviously, from yesterday. You can roll the footage, of course, from yesterday on SmackDown when the Motor City Machine Guns defeated against the man of the Hardy Boys from last night. The New Day came out to the ring, made themselves very, very known, Alex Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, and cheap shot from behind the Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin after their celebrations on becoming the winners to go on and fight the New Day for Backlash for tonight. But there you go, New Day rocks. New Day rocks for Alex Xavier Woods and also for Kofi Kingston. But now heading to the ring here we have is the Motor City Machine Guns of Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley heading down to this ring. Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, of course, got a lot to fight for in this matchup because they went through the qualifying stage to get here, and they finally are here. And hopefully here tonight, this could be the chance, for Alex Shelley and also for Chris Sabin to go and set the revenge on the New Day. The New Day cheap shot and a blindside attack on Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin last night on SmackDown after defeating the Hardy Boys in that finals to try and get to Backlash for tonight. So that means that now is really unfinished business to take care of here, definitely, between the New Day and also Chris Sabin. Due to that cheap shot, obviously what happened occurred from SmackDown. We all know that this matchup is not going to be a one-on-one matchup. This matchup is going to be more based in terms of a war between the two tag teams. And this is for the WWE tag team titles, the SmackDown tag team titles, and the referee will put those tag team titles really on the line here right now for tonight. And here we go, and let's get underway right now, by the way, as we have Kofi Kingston starting things off here first with Alex Shelley, and now Alex Xavier Woods gets himself tagged in this matchup here. And Alex Xavier Woods now spear right onto right here on Alex Shelley, and now suplex right there on Alex Shelley here from the New Day. Now New Day now, or getting kicked away here now from Alex Shelley. Wait a second now, good shoulder tackle there from Shelley now. And now going to go and elbows, couple of elbows right into the head there to Alex Xavier Woods. And now go all the way here now to the corner. Now tag here now to Chris Sabin. Sabin now goes for the double team right onto Alex Xavier Woods. And now Chris Sabin now throws some shots now to Alex Xavier Woods. Sabin now for the cover. 1, 2, kick out. And now slaps in the chest here again. Throw into the ropes. And now a nice little pull here now from Sabin here to go for the cover. And obviously a save there. Obviously sort of a save there, by the way. But hang on a minute. Hang on a minute here. There's the submission wrapped around the throat of Alex Xavier Woods. And a knee right into the head. And now throw to Sabin into the corner now. And now tag team, double team here. Kofi Kingston now onto right all the way to a leg drop right on top of Chris Sabin. And now knee right in the back of, obviously the back of Chris Sabin now from Kofi Kingston. Now Kofi Oh no, fighter back here nicely there from Chris Sabin. Yeah, Chris Sabin there doing the nice double team here now on, obviously do good teamwork here from himself here to help out the Motor City Machine Guns and hopefully win those tag team championships. Now go for the tag here now to Alex Shelley in this matchup, by the way. And now goes for the DDT there from Kofi. Now Kofi now throws into the corner here now to Shelley now. Tag near to Alexander Woods. Double team. And now Kofi Kingston now teamwork right onto Alex Shelley. And now the illegal man of Alexander Woods goes for the suplex inside the ring. As he's illegally tagged in, by the way, as we all know of. And now throw now into the corner. Now tag now to Kofi Kingston. And now clothesline there from Woods there now to Shelley again. The New Day really teamed up quite nicely in this matchup, by the way. And now goes for an elbow, but no. Now Shelley now. Throw to Kofi into the corner. Now tag here now to Chris Sabin. Now throw to the ropes here. Double team. Pull right down the mat here. Kick right into the chest and the back there of Kofi. Now the cover. One. Kick out. Now kicks right into the skull. And now into the corner. Double team here. Onto Kofi Kingston. Chris Sabin. Oh, nice double team. And now tag right here now to Alex Xavier Woods. And now into the ropes here. And now couple hits now to the face there to Woods. Kick punches in the back of Shelley now. Throw into the corner. Tag here now to Chris Sabin. They're both going to the double team here on Woods. Double team. Double team here on Alex Xavier Woods here now. And now goes for a big move right there to Woods. Now throw into the ropes. Oh, nice kick there from Sabin. Now the cover. Now save right there from Kofi. Now there's a tussle here now. Throw into the turnbuckle. Now pick up there on Sabin there and dropped him on the ropes here, or the turnbuckle, head first in the turnbuckle. And now Woods going for the submission. Sabin might even tap out here, but Sabin right there stops him from obviously doing a tap out or anything here. Now Sabin now picks up Woods and drops him head first into the turnbuckle. Now Sabin now onto the top rope. Woods going for the tag here now to Kofi. And a big foot right in the back of Woods. And now, nice move there from him. Now kicks into the, right, nice move there from Woods. Now tag here to Kofi. Kick, super kick across the face. Now Chris Sabin now. Hang on a minute here, there's a roll up here. Oh, right on from Kofi Kingston there to Chris Sabin, but drop kick right in the face. And now throw into the corner here now to the turnbuckle. There's a tag here now for Woods. Now Woods now goes for the running spear. And now Kofi now collides him in the corner. And now Woods now going to go for the suplex again like the last time on Chris Sabin. And who will become the new WWE Tag Team Champions by the end of this matchup and the pay-per-view for Backlash tonight. And now, oh, power drive down. And now kick in the head. Now counter 1. Counter 2. And now Shelley right here. He's really plunged himself away here on Alex Xavier Woods outside of the ring. He grabs him, picks him up. And he drags Alex Xavier Woods into the ring. And now, frog splash from Alex Shelley. Now the cover. And now Kofi Kingston stops that from happening. And now, Woods now. Throw into the corner now into the ring. Tag down to Kofi Kingston. Now Kofi gets himself tagged in here. And now Kofi now goes for the big 2 feet. Plunged right into Alex Shelley. And that is a chance there. Potentially here for Kofi to go and win this. And he goes for the big frog leg drop right onto Alex Shelley. Massive frog jump on top of him with his 2 feet. Dropped him there in the ring. Now here's Woods. Woods now measures up here now onto Alex Shelley. Wait a second now, Shelley. Oh, now neck drive there, sort of there for Alex Xavier Woods. Now here's the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Alex Xavier Woods has won it for the New Day, and they are crowned as the new WWE Tag Team Champions. They've done it and they've won it. The New Day have won here at Backlash to now go forward on SmackDown as the new face of the SmackDown Tag Team division, as the first of the new era of the WWE, as WWE's SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and they go to Alex Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day. Now we do have this matchup underway. We have Cody Rhodes going head to head with The Undertaker, and this matchup, by the way, is for the WWE Undisputed Championship title. Will be on the waist of anyone in this matchup. It could be Undertaker's by the end of the show, or it could be the American Nightmares. Let's get straight now to the event, and let's get straight now to the show, as Cody will go head to head with The Undertaker, as his matchup is coming up right now. And let's get on the way right now for the matchup for the WWE's Undisputed Championship here at Backlash. The American Nightmare walks down to the ring first. This championship is right down the middle. It is vacant, as we all know is vacant. Every title is vacant here tonight on Backlash. But could Cody Rhodes clinch the WWE's Undisputed Champion by the end of this show when he goes one-on-one with The Undertaker? It's been really seeking out now for weeks and weeks on end between Cody and Taker. But as of here tonight, could The Undertaker win it? Or could Cody Rhodes be the first Undisputed Champion in the new era of the ruthless aggression in the WWE? And Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, will go one-on-one with the Dead Man, the Phenom, the Undertaker. And Cody Rhodes obviously has got lots of, let's say, big matchup in terms of finalising who will become the first of the Undisputed Champion representing SmackDown going after Backlash after tonight. It's a very big matchup, by the way, for the American Nightmare. And there he is inside this ring here for the contest at Backlash to take on the Phenom, The Undertaker. And the fans really love the American Nightmare. He is a real fan favourite here tonight. And the Dead Man is here. And the Dead Man rises for this occasion here tonight. And Undertaker and Cody's been going on now for like weeks now. This matchup to happen here tonight. At least that this matchup, or the title, has not even become a tournament, in fact, to qualify for this occasion. It came down to between Batista and Cody Rhodes on the first episode of SmackDown, because Batista exchanged words. He fought against Cody Rhodes. Cactus Jack, the GM, said that whoever wins between Cody Rhodes and Batista will go on to Backlash and fight for the Undisputed Championship. And then, however, Cody Rhodes won the matchup, and then Undertaker out of nowhere appeared, and it looked like that Taker was seeking, it seemed like he was going to be the one who will challenge Cody Rhodes for the exact same title. They both will battle to try and claim and win for the first, for the new era of the WWE. And it could have been definitely a real hard hit matchup, I think, for Cody Rhodes, because the Undertaker is a dead man. He's the Phenom, and obviously Paul Bearer alongside him with the urn, given the powers of the Undertaker. It might be a very difficult matchup, I probably might assume, of course, for Cody Rhodes to handle the pressure by the man known as the Undertaker here in the WWE. He is a real top guy, and a big name in WWE. And finally, Cody Rhodes has met his match for tonight for the undisputed WWE champion. So here we go. Undertaker's ready. The championship looks ready, and Cody Rhodes looks ready. And here we go. Let's get it underway right now between the American Nightmare and the Dead Man. Here we go. And let's get this matchup underway, ladies and gentlemen, here. And it's a very huge matchup on the cards here in Baltimore, Maryland, here for Backlash here for tonight. And now, Undertaker now fighting away here. Wait a second, clothesline there from Cody Rhodes, but Undertaker did not flinch at all. He did not flinch. He actually standing tall, he did, and just stood there when Cody tried clothesline him or something he tried to do, but Taker could not obviously really do anything. Now Taker trying for a cover here on Cody Rhodes, but now Cody Rhodes now going to go for a kick right in the face of the Dead Man. He used the ropes, of course, as his offense, and he used the ropes, and then he kicked and swinged his foot right in the face of the Undertaker. Now Taker now pushes Cody away. Cody Rhodes now gets hit now, punches now from Undertaker. And now here's Cody Rhodes now. Cody Rhodes is fighting back here against the Dead Man, and Undertaker's big boot across the face right there to Cody Rhodes. And Undertaker now choking out here on Cody. The American Nightmare here tonight. And Undertaker now is on the floor. And now Taker now, he might go for the submission here. Cody Rhodes has hit the submission, wrapping around the submission on Undertaker, but his hand was on the ropes. So that will mean that Undertaker is still alive in this match. And Paul Bearer might even help him as well with his urn. And now here's Cody Rhodes, the pedigree! Right onto the Dead Man. This might be over here. New Undisputed Champion, and a kick out right there from the Undertaker. Undertaker kicked out, but hang on a minute, he's not done yet. Could be a chance here to finish it here with the Crossroads on the Undertaker. Crossroads. Paul Bearer is telling Undertaker to kick out right now. 1, 2, 3, and it's not the case. And Cody Rhodes has defeated the Dead Man here tonight, and he's now the new WWE Undisputed Champion. What a win for Cody. This was not going to be an easy fight tonight between Cody and Undertaker, but he made it very easy tonight to really stop Undertaker in this one-on-one matchup here at Backlash. And he leaves here Backlash to head to SmackDown as their new WWE Undisputed Champion. What a win for the Nightmare tonight here live in Baltimore, Maryland. And now the main event here for tonight. We have here for the WWE's World Heavyweight Championship, as we have Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, will fight against Triple H to find out who will win the first ever WWE's Raw's World Heavyweight Championship. Will it be Triple H's or will it be Roman Reigns? As this matchup, by the way, is coming up next here live at Backlash here for tonight in Baltimore, Maryland, to wrap up the show of Backlash here this evening. And all indeed is all about the game. Triple H, the cerebral assassin, heading down to this very ring to go one-on-one. And this is going to be for, obviously, for a matchup with Roman Reigns. So it could be between Roman and Triple H. And we know, obviously, for Roman, this is something that he wants to try and obviously win it and go on to win that heavyweight championship. Obviously for Triple H, a guy, he's done it in the past, he's won this title before, but hopefully he might do it again here tonight though, in this new era of professional wrestling here on this universe mode of TGI Wrestling Productions. Could Triple H be the first of the Raw roster with the heavyweight picture to be champion on that show? Cody Rhodes defeated Undertaker to become SmackDown's WWE's Undisputed Champion, but could Triple H join Cody Rhodes as Raw's World Heavyweight Champion if he can win here for the main event for tonight at Backlash? So anyway, Triple H is in the ring. It is all about the game. And Triple H might do it inside the ring here tonight. He might go on and win. And now heading to the ring here, we do have the original Tribal Chief. His name is Roman Reigns. And he is the original Tribal Chief. He is the big dog. He is everything about the WWE. He has done it with Triple H, been through the qualifying rounds to get here into this finals here to hopefully leave here as the World Heavyweight Champion. But obviously Roman's walking down to the ring. Definitely got his eyesight and more thinking about, obviously, what is the future in terms of the Raw roster, on who will be the face of the Raw roster. Will it be the Kings of Kings of Triple H, or will it be the Empire of Roman by the end here for tonight at Backlash? Stone Cold Steve Austin and also Eric Bischoff will also find out who will be that man to become their World Heavyweight Champion by the end of the show. Will it be Triple H or will it be Roman Reigns? Let's see how this match comes across inside this ring, and let's get it underway. Roman Reigns obviously is a guy that has been a champion before. Obviously everybody acknowledges Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, and he knows how to win these sort of titles as well. And hopefully here on Universe Mode he could do it. Hopefully he could go and win here tonight. And this is something that he wants to try and cherish by the end of this show. And obviously TGI Wrestling Productions, we might have obviously the main event for Backlash, Roman Reigns stand tall inside the ring. And Roman Reigns gets in the ring. And let's get straight into it for the main event here for tonight. So Roman's in the ring. And now we get straight now for that World Heavyweight Championship in the middle of the ring. So we do have the title weighed up by the referee. And now we get it underway, the match. Roman Reigns, Triple H, here we go. Let's get the main event underway to wrap things up for the show tonight on this pay-per-view. Triple H really putting Roman to the corner. And now, Roman Reigns pulls the arm of Triple H now. And he's twisting the arm, he's really twisting now. Triple H now goes and twists the arm of Roman. And now Triple H now has got the advantage here on Roman here tonight. And Roman Reigns is in a very vulnerable position, it looks like, here by the hands of Triple H. And the game now goes for the cover here on the original Tribal Chief here tonight, and a kick out right there from Roman. So Roman kicks out. And now Roman Reigns, he's got out from that. Roman's now throwing some shots and punches, uppercuts there, slap in the face there from obviously from Triple H and also from Roman. Now punches again, blows again in the face. And now punches in the rib cage. And now Triple H there goes all the way into the corner. Now into the midsection now. Triple H might go for the pedigree. Now Triple H picks up Roman and drops right onto the ropes. Now here's the cover now. Referee might go for the win here, maybe for a chance for Triple H to get the win here and become the heavyweight champion on Raw. Triple H now. Roman Reigns there just knees Triple H in the head. And Triple H now picks up Roman Reigns. No, Roman now throws Triple H on the ropes. Roman now picks up Triple H and drops him on the mat. Now Triple H obviously gets himself away outside of the ring now. Uppercut there from Roman. Knees Triple H now. Now the big dog Roman Reigns now, the Tribal Chief now throws Triple H on the ropes. Superman punch, he tried to, but he wasn't to be. And now Triple H. Power slam there to Roman Reigns. Now Reigns. Oh, the choker right there, right onto Triple H. And now dragging Triple H into the corner of the ropes now. Now going for multiple clotheslines now from Roman there. Clothesline here to Triple H. Roman now goes for the 3 count. Kick out from Triple H. Now stamping away right there in the leg now. Now stamping Triple H in the arm. Now Roman Reigns now goes for the Superman punch. He tried to, but Triple H there was in a very good position to block that. And a high knee right in the head there to Roman. We have got now a spine buster now from Triple H, however. And now Triple H might go for the win here to become the heavyweight champion for Raw. And a kick out there from Roman Reigns. And now Triple H now might go for the pedigree. The pedigree, no he doesn't, he caught, Roman Reigns caught the leg of Triple H and power drive. Headbutt there from Roman. Roman Reigns. Look at him now go. Telling Triple H now to get up. And big axe handle right there for the top rope, or middle rope, sorry here. And a kick out there from Triple H. Wasn't much on that though from Roman though. And oh, spear out of nowhere. That's over now, I think. Triple H did not expect this to happen. And Roman Reigns wins the WWE World Heavyweight Champion on the main event tonight at Backlash. What a win for Roman Reigns. As you can see backstage, The Rock and also Stone Cold Steve Austin watching backstage.
And the weak didn't survive.
Champions have been crowned.
Big words right there from Stone Cold and The Rock there to talk about this matchup here. But that's all we have time for Backlash. We'll see you on Monday Night Raw. Good night.